Welcome to section 1.1, variables and data. In this section, we'll learn the foundational vocabulary that supports everything else we do in statistics. This includes what data are, how we collect them, and how to classify different kinds of variables. Statistics is the science of collecting, describing, and interpreting data. Right now, we're starting at the very beginning, understanding what our data represent and how they're structured. A variable is anything that can change or vary between individuals or over time. When we measure a variable, we generate data. For example, GPA, gender, major, and income are all variables. The person or object we're measuring is called the experimental unit. Each time we measure a variable on that unit, we get a data value. If we measure GPA for a student, the student is the unit and the GPA value is the data. A population is the full group we're interested in. A sample is a smaller group that we actually measure. If we're studying all university students, but only survey 5, those 5 form our sample, whereas all university students are our population. Variables come in 2 main types. Qualitative variables describe categories or groups. Quantitative variables are numerical and involve counting or measuring. This distinction will guide how we visualize and analyze data. Qualitative variables produce categorical data. Examples include gender, class year, like freshman, sophomore, political affiliation. These variables divide observations into groups, but the groups aren't numerical. Quantitative variables are numerical. You can do calculations like averages or totals. Examples include GPA, age, or the number of classes a student is taking. Quantitative variables can be either discrete or continuous. Discrete variables are counts, like number of pets. Continuous variables are measured on a scale, like height or time. A simple rule: if you can count it, it's discrete. If you measure it, it's continuous. All right, let's practice. So on this slide, you see a list of variables. Your task is to classify each one as either qualitative, quantitative discrete, or quantitative continuous. Go ahead and pause the video now and write down your answers. Then resume the video when you're ready to check your work. Okay, let's go through the answers. If we look at microwave use, right, categories of reheat, defrost, etc., this would be qualitative. It describes a category. Number of survey refusals is quantitative, discrete. It's a count. Door chosen in a maze, A, B, or C, is qualitative. It's a label, not a measurement. Winning time in a race is quantitative. Continuous. Time is measured and can take on an infinite range of values. Number of students reading at grade level is quantitative, discrete. Again, we're counting individuals. You can't have part of an individual. Getting comfortable with this classification will help you describe data clearly and choose the right tools to analyze it. In this section, we defined what variables are and how to classify them. We looked at the difference between qualitative and quantitative data and the difference between discrete and continuous variables. Understanding these distinctions is the first step in doing meaningful data analysis.